leading address, the president highlighted his government's pursuit of fiscal prudence and called for national unity. Joy FM's Jifa Bampo sought some answers to foreseeable economic hardships on the heel of tariff and tax adjustments in 2014 and the reason for Deputy Communication Minister Victoria Hama's dismissal. The president elaborated on the necessity for tariff and tax adjustments but did not speak to Victoria Hama's dismissal.
You have to adjust tariffs to make it attractive, or else then you must find money in the budget to subsidize the electricity tariffs. And if you do so, how do you build the secondary schools that you promised the people? How do you provide the district hospitals? How do you provide the CHIPS compounds? So governance is a difficult business. Difficult decisions need to be taken. And the mark of leadership is you take difficult decisions when they need to be taken. And that's what I've done. I believe 2014 is going to be a good year, and it's going to be the start of good things for Ghana.
Answering questions on the competence of his appointees, the president consistently indicated he should be allowed to make his choices and be held responsible for them.
As president, I have the privilege to decide who serves in my government, who leaves at what time. And so the decision is mine, and I've taken it, and I take responsibility for it. Every Ghanaian has his opinion about it, and President Rawlings expressed his. Some of you in the media have expressed your opinions in the media quite openly, but I am the coach. I can change any player at any time, in the 5th minute, in the 10th minute, in the 45th minute, in the 60th minute, even in the 89th minute. So leave the coach to do his work. Thank you.
Speaking on his private holidays in Dubai during Christmas, he said there was a correlation between good governance and good rest. He announced administrative alterations soon to compel everyone adhere to institutionalized moments of rest from work.
Sometimes people don't go on leave for quite devious reasons. They are sitting on something, they don't want to get off. So that if somebody comes and sits on, we'll see some things that exist. So even for good governance and accountability reasons, people must take leave and others must act for them for the period they are away, so that we have transparency and accountability.
The president's response to Ghana's role in fighting terrorism was not different from what he had said so far. That is, no country, including Ghana, is immune from the canker. Hence, the necessity to contribute to terrorism discussions, even at the international level. Similar answers went for questions on education. In 2013, government said 50 of the 200 senior high schools it promised would be built yearly, although that is yet to happen. He said 2 batches of 50 community-based schools will be built this year.
Yeah, we're going to start with the first 50, but we're also going to start with the second 50. So we intend to start work on 2 batches of 50 community-based secondary schools this year. And so we're on track to deliver on that promise.
The lacking issue of illegal mining also came up. The president said a new alternative livelihood-based program is soon to begin and will wean operators off the practice and correct the wrongs caused by galamsey to other natural resources. Government's consistent emphasis on the effect of the election petition on poor performance of Ghana's economy continued. Figures to indicate the extent to which foreign direct investment expectations were not met were, however, unavailable. When housing was mentioned, he announced a scheduled engagement with key players in the mortgage market to advise government on prudent measures in that regard. President Mahama, however, refused to do an overall self-assessment of his governance as the GJA president asked him to. He said Ghanaians have experienced his leadership and are best placed to do so together with the media. Gifty Andopia, Joy News, Flagstaff House.